Royal palaces are designed to project perfection, tradition, stability, control. But behind the gates and guarded corridors, royal life is far from perfect. The royal figure at the center of this story was born into privilege, but also into pressure. From childhood, their life was carefully managed. Every public appearance was rehearsed. Every relationship was monitored. Every emotion was expected to remain private. Those who worked closely with the household later described this person as intelligent and deeply sensitive, yet increasingly isolated. Letters written during this period, now locked away in royal archives, suggest a growing sense of frustration with palace expectations. One former courtier later revealed, "They were admired by the public, but lonely in private." Despite this, the palace image remained flawless. Smiles at events, calm expressions, no visible cracks. But behind closed doors, things were not well. And then, without warning, everything ended. The death happened suddenly, late at night, inside a royal residence. Within hours, the palace released a brief statement. The cause was described as an accident, followed by vague references to health complications. No detailed explanation was given. There was no press conference, no public investigation, no photographs released. Palace staff were instructed not to speak. Personal belongings were quietly removed from the room. Letters, notes, and documents were secured and sealed. By morning, newspapers carried only short announcements placed carefully, without headlines or emphasis. For a royal death, the response was unusually quiet. Medical experts later noted that standard procedures appeared to be missing. No full timeline was released. No witness accounts were shared. The coroner's report, made public years later, was heavily redacted. As one royal historian later wrote, "The lack of detail became more disturbing than the death itself." And soon, rumors began to spread. Until silence continued, speculation grew. Some believed the death was linked to emotional distress, suggesting the royal figure may have been struggling privately. Others questioned whether medical care was delayed or mishandled. A more controversial theory suggested the palace feared embarrassment, that the royal figure may have been involved in something considered unacceptable at the time. It is important to say clearly, no theory has ever been proven. But the palace did nothing to clarify the confusion. Human rights groups raised concerns about transparency. Journalists questioned why such limited information was released. International media began paying attention. Public trust slowly weakened. And then something else happened. Something quieter, but far more revealing. The palace changed its rules. In the months following the death, several quiet changes took place inside the royal system. Medical procedures were updated. Press rules regarding royal health became stricter. Certain staff members were reassigned or dismissed. Key documents were sealed for decades. None of this was publicly explained. Historians agree on one thing: institutions do not change unless something has gone wrong. Years later, former palace staff began speaking. Carefully and cautiously. Most waited until retirement. Some spoke anonymously. They described confusion on the night of the death, conflicting instructions, a clear focus on protecting the institution rather than explaining the truth. One former aide stated, "It wasn't about protecting a person. It was about protecting the monarchy." Even today, many records remain sealed. Some may not be released for another century. Which leaves us with one final question. If nothing improper happened, why is the truth still hidden? There is no proven crime, no confirmed conspiracy, only silence and unanswered questions. Some deaths fade into history, others leave shadows. This one still does.